Hey friends, it's Mrs. O. This week in Social Studies, we're going to discuss how our world changes during different seasons. We're also going to talk about how people adapt to different weather conditions. Adapt is a pretty big word, and I'll explain it to you. Do you remember learning about the seasons? Back in the beginning of the year with Mrs. McCarver, she talked to you about fall. She had you look at pictures, and you told her about things that changed in the fall. She also read a book about fall. So let's talk about seasons. Do you know what a season is? All right, I have a book here, and it says, why are there seasons? There are different seasons because the earth tilts to one side as it moves around the sun. Different parts are tilted towards the sun at different times of the year. So see, this is the earth, this is the planet we live on, and this is the giant sun we see in the sky. And then it says, as parts of Earth are tilted towards the sun, they get more and more heat and light as they have spring and summer. As parts are tilted away, they are colder and darker, and they have fall and winter. So we just mentioned four seasons there. We said winter, spring, summer, and fall. And we talked about the sun, but that's a lot of words. And I know it's probably very confusing to you. So I have a video I'm going to show you. And since we always know that there's problems showing videos, I'm going to show it to you this way. You're going to watch it on my screen. So let's see if I can make it nice and big for you. And hopefully this video will help you understand why we have seasons a little bit better. All right, let me see here. Let me get close enough for you. All right.
Come on, Moby, let's go sledding. You can't go surfing now. It's the middle of winter. What is winter like? Check out all this snow. Winter is the coldest season where I live. Hey! A season is a part of the year that has the same kind of weather patterns. There are different ways to split the year into seasons. Some places have a rainy season and a dry season. Other places divide the year into 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. It snows a ton where we live during the winter. That's why we wear heavy coats, hats, scarves, and mittens. Many plants stop growing in the winter. And since food is hard to find, some animals hibernate or go into a deep sleep. Then they come out when it gets warmer. What is spring like? In the spring, the weather warms up. It rains a lot every spring, too. So we wear raincoats and boots to stay dry. Plants begin to grow again, and many baby animals are born. Cool. They'll probably fly by the time summer starts. What is summer like? Summer is the hottest season where I live. I wear shorts and t-shirts and plenty of sunscreen. I love the summer because we get to go on vacation. By the end of the summer, I'm ready for the school year to start. What is fall like? In fall or autumn, the weather can get pretty chilly. So we wear sweaters or light coats. Right, the leaves of some trees change colors and fall off.
You learned about that with me.
And some animals eat a lot and store food to last through the winter. As the temperatures get lower, it becomes winter all over again. What makes the seasons change?
Just like my book said.
Each year has the same cycle of seasons. A cycle is an order of events that repeats. Our planet goes around, or orbits, the sun once every year. Earth is tilted at an angle. During different times of the year, when our part of the Earth is tilted toward the sun, the weather is warmer, like in the summer. So as the Earth goes around the sun, the seasons change. But some places stay warm all year round. The equator is an imaginary line that goes around the middle of the Earth. The areas near the equator do not tilt away from the sun. Right, Moby. The weather is warm in the countries near the equator throughout the year. But right now, it's still winter. You have to wait a few more months before you can go to the beach, Moby. Whoa, I guess if you can't go to the beach, then the beach can come to you. Scoot over, Moby.
Okay, that Moby, he's pretty silly. But they did talk about a lot of interesting things there. And I know some of the words are kind of hard for you to understand, but that gives you a little bit more of an understanding on why we have winter. So tomorrow, we're going to talk a little bit more about winter itself and not just all of the seasons. And I have a board behind me that I'm going to put some important words on. So as we hear important words, we're going to write them up there. Right now, I have the word winter and seasons. Remember, we said there was 4 seasons. There was, let's see, we said winter, spring, summer, and fall. We also talked about how animals hibernate. And what else did we think about? Oh, change. Change was a very important word, right? Because things were changing. The weather was changing. They had to wear different clothes. So there was a lot of different things that we talked about there in that video. So we said that word change earlier. And I reminded you earlier also of a big word called adapt. Well, change and adapt are kind of the same. So it's like when the animals have to change what they do to fit in. Adapt kind of means to fit in with what's going on in the weather. So like how the animals had to hibernate or maybe they had to migrate and go somewhere different, that's the same as adapt. But we'll learn more about this tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to talk more about just winter. All right, have a good day.